This conference will now be recorded.
All right. So I figured that I would show you guys how to navigate your stuff for the STAR class. So hopefully you'll find this very helpful here. So, all right. So I'm sharing my screen right now with you guys. And what I'm going to do is take you guys right to the website here. So pretty much where you started off at before, which is this site right there. So you're clicking on this, our student portal, and you'll have a link of that in the email that I'm sending you. And then this is the where you're going to put in the password, which is frog, all capitals. I apologize for the background noise. Frog1, and it takes you to this main page here, which is where you had all the pre-class information, medical forms, physical forms, your day in insurance, and this is where you did that pre-class stuff. And then this one right here was blocked off before where you cannot click on it, but now you should be able to. And it takes you to your actual class. You guys are going to kind of do this in order. So your first portion of stuff that is, and again, you get a little schedule that tells you what has to be done and when is due. But here is this USLA class, which is, you're going to see this is a lot of stuff. So what you want to do with this here, this is all kind of like your pretty much your lifeguard stuff. So this is all the for stuff for swimmer 1 and swimmer 2 with there's some other things you're going to have to do. But basically what I suggest is you bring up the exam, which is this button right here. And as you go through the different PowerPoints, which I'll take you back to, it lets me. Yep, as you go through the different PowerPoints, you want to answer those questions. So like as you click here, for example, this is going to be that first PowerPoint is going to take you, it'll ask you to bring it up and you would bring up the PowerPoint once you download it. So as you go through the different PowerPoints, you can go through the questions. Now your answer sheet is going to be right here, which is going to be this. And what we want you to do is actually take this answer sheet, and the best way to do this, you're going to save this. And let's just say I'm going to save this on my main screen here. And this is, I would put, let's call it USLA on the main screen here and save that. Okay. And what we want you to do is be actually, once you, if you don't have Adobe Reader, just download the basic Adobe Reader onto your computer, because this will bring it up in this format right here. Actually, sorry, that's the wrong place there. So I'll move this out of the way here. Click cut that out there. That there. Sorry about that. What I want to do is actually bring this up as in Adobe. So let me actually bring this screen up here. Hopefully I'm still sharing. I will note to play the recording back on this. And it brings it up in Adobe Reader. When you bring it up in Adobe Reader, you want to either click Edit PDF or Fill and Sign. So when you do Edit PDF, it'll let you, you'll see that it'll kind of bring it up here. And you can add words and stuff to it, but the easiest way to do is fill and sign. So when you do fill and sign, it actually allows you to be able to come in, put your name in. So take that and fill your name in, Carlos Smith, right? Date of course, so on and so forth. And then as you answer the questions, you can click on the circle here and click B, D. These are not the right answers, by the way. So on and so forth. Then you would close it, save it. Then you can X out of this. Now, when you go back to here, you want to assign, when it's assignment drop, you're going to be able to do assignment drop. Okay. And then, you know, subject, you fill that in here, you know, and then, which you would put USLA. And then you want to, and if you don't have your like email set up, it'll ask you to, and you'll set up your email. And then you want to attach the file. So I'll use this particular format in a while. So insert a top file. So we go back to here, scroll down to where we saved it. Here it is right there, and upload it. So that's one way to do this. The other way to do it if you're not computer, another way to do it if you're not computer savvy and I don't know how to save this PDF or not, is to actually do this. And I'll show you guys that. So you would actually, anyways, then you would actually hit send and that would go. So let's bring that sheet back up here. And another way you can save a PDF is to actually hit print. And then right here, you can see at the top, you can pick different printers, or you can put Microsoft print to PDF, and you would hit print. And again, you could save it as, we'll call this one USLA 2. And then save there. So a couple of different ways to actually do this. So we don't want to receive a picture of your form or anything. You're going to actually have to download Adobe. Again, it's a free product, so you don't have to get too fancy with it, and to actually submit the forms onto that. There's another form. So that would be for your USLA. You'll see that you only need the answer sheet that you have there. Jason's done some hard work and actually done a lot of the different stuff. So here's your actual TCC class. You're going to do the same stuff there that we just showed you. And then here's your actual SAR class stuff. And prior to you coming to us, you're usually going to probably do these intro formats here. And I think you may end up doing these up to 12. But here's the different exams for that. For these ones are a little bit easier, where you're actually going to bring up these this answer sheet here. And Jason already kind of did this for you a little bit easier. So you can pick the different exams all the way up to all the exams that we have. Put your name in here and date. And then again, so we'll fill this out, make this example here, Carlos Smith. Good American name there, exam 1, date, 01/01/2021. And you can click on the different answers. Bam. And then, again, you can just hit print. Print, and then again, save it. Call this SAR 14. Okay, and then you can just X out of this here. It may ask you if you want to leave. So bam, and then again, you're going to go to assignment drop. It's going to be the same thing. You're going to subject SAR, and then you would send, again, insert, click here on the file, and then find that SAR 14 that we saved. Here it is, SAR 14, open, boom, and again, you would hit send, and it would go. Okay. And all right, so that's the first portion of this stuff here that we want to make sure you're comfortable with. Now, as you can see, when it comes to like the other stuff that you help you navigate here, here's books. Now, this has like different situations here, like different PowerPoints and not. So some of it's pretty repetitive. So these are all the different resources that we're going to, as you progress through the class, that you're going to actually need. And we don't make you buy the book. We've paid for the book, and we have the e-license here, so we have it for you. Again, definitely don't want to catch you selling this on, eBay or anything like that. But here's the different, the Swiftwater Rescue course manual that we're using. So for different things, different questions, little study guides. So kind of help you out with some of that there. So it's a good example of that. The class schedule. So this is kind of the schedule at a glance. So when you look at this is your rescue induct stuff you already kind of did, and you're going to be receiving a couple skills stuff from that. And then here's your USLA modules, your TECC, and then SAR 1 through 2, which is kind of expected to you before you come back. Then you're coming back, we're going to do these TECC skills for 1 day. Then you're doing your swimmer 1 through 2 on those. So you're going to have about, 5 to 6 days. You guys are a small group, so you'll see that there. And again, we'll be sending you these dates out as they're coming up. And then again, your next thing is going to be your Swiftwater. Now, this kind of seems like you would be doing it in this order, but it's not necessarily. If we have Swiftwater coming up for a group, then we're going to put you in that group before the other stuff. The biggest thing there is just you want to get your rope stuff done before you can do the Swiftwater. So kind of like the swimmer 1 and 2, and then the rope are kind of those things that we want to kind of get done pretty quick with you. However, we can still, again, pop you into Swiftwater or wilderness. But however, this helicopter portion is the one that we kind of got to have everything, all the above done before we put you in here. So as it kind of comes up. I know that this probably doesn't answer all the different questions and stuff, but hopefully clears up some of it. And again, you'll be receiving an email with the link to this actual video. All right, thank you guys.